Are you planning to buy a property in Sri Lanka? Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced investor, making the right decision requires careful planning and a clear understanding of the process. The very first step is to decide your budget. This is crucial because your financial capacity will influence every other decision you make. Think about how much you can comfortably afford, whether you're using savings, a bank loan, or a combination of both. Don't forget to factor in additional costs such as legal fees, taxes, and potential renovation expenses. Next, determine the category of property you're looking for. Ask yourself, are you interested in purchasing land, a house, or an apartment? Each option comes with its own advantages. Land offers flexibility for future development. Houses provide immediate living space, and apartments, especially modern condominiums, offer convenience and security, particularly in urban areas. Once you've decided on the type of property, narrow down the towns or locations you're interested in. Location is one of the most important aspects of property investment. Consider factors such as proximity to your workplace, schools, hospitals, and transportation facilities. Also think about the long-term potential of the area, whether it is developing, stable, or already highly commercialized. After identifying your preferred locations, you should decide on the extent of land that fits within your budget. In urban centers, land prices tend to be significantly higher, meaning you may have to compromise on size. In contrast, suburban or rural areas might offer larger plots at more affordable rates. You should also decide how many rooms or how much space you need. This depends on your lifestyle, family size, and future plans. For instance, if you're planning to expand your family or work from home, you may need additional rooms. Once you have a clear idea of your requirements, start shortlisting properties. You can use newspapers, real estate agents, and especially online platforms. Websites are particularly useful because they often provide detailed descriptions, photographs, and sometimes even virtual tours. This allows you to filter options efficiently and make informed decisions before physically visiting the properties. However, no matter how good property looks online, it's essential to visit it in person. A physical visit gives you a better understanding of the surroundings, the condition of the property, and any potential issues that may not be visible in photos. Take your time during these visits, observe the neighborhood, check access roads, and evaluate the overall environment. As you visit multiple properties, compare them carefully. List out the advantages and disadvantages of each one. This will help you make a more objective decision rather than relying purely on first impressions. There's a well-known saying in real estate, a bad property in a good location is better than a good property in a bad location. While this may sound surprising, it highlights the importance of location. A property in a prime area will generally appreciate in value over time and offer greater convenience, even if the structure itself is not perfect. In Sri Lanka, land values closer to major towns and cities are significantly higher. Because of this, many buyers are now opting for condominiums. Apartments offer a practical solution for those who want to live in central locations without the high cost of purchasing land. Another option to consider is buying land now and building a house later. This approach allows you to invest in property while saving money for construction over time. It also gives you the flexibility to design your home according to your preferences when you're ready. Generally speaking, property values tend to increase over time, often outperforming traditional bank investments. While this is not guaranteed, real estate has historically been a strong asset class, especially in growing markets. Once you've selected a suitable property, the next step is to verify all the necessary documents. Critical stage and should not be overlooked. You'll need to obtain documents such as a deed, survey plan, certificate of conformity for buildings, non-vesting certificates, and street line certificates. These documents should be handed over to a qualified lawyer. who will check their authenticity and verify details with the land registry and municipal council. If everything is in order, you can proceed to sign a sales agreement. This agreement outlines the terms and conditions of the purchase and protects both the buyer and the seller. If you're planning to take a bank loan, keep in mind that the bank will usually conduct a thorough title search, often going back up to 30 years. This ensures that the property has a clear legal history and is free from disputes. It is also advisable to pay a reservation fee once you decide to purchase a property. This shows your commitment and helps secure the deal, as many sellers operate on a first-come, first-served basis. However, make sure there is a clear agreement that the fee will be refunded if any issues arise during the document verification process. Buying property is a major investment, and taking a structured approach will help you avoid costly mistakes. By carefully considering your budget, location, property type, and legal requirements, you can make a confident and informed decision. Happy property hunting. And if you need guidance at any stage, don't hesitate to seek advice from experienced professionals in the real estate market.